Hey there. Although I am involved with CADAC, the Center of ADHD Awareness Canada, the views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the participants and do not reflect those of CADAC. And now, cue the music.
This is the Impulsive Thinker Podcast, a show for high-achieving ADHD entrepreneurs. Together, we will inform and educate you about how to improve your self-awareness while developing systems, routines, and habits for conquering the entrepreneurial world. Here is your host, Andre Brisson.
Hey there. It's Andre here, the Impulsive Thinker Podcast. Another short. This episode is brought to you by CADAC, the Center of ADHD Awareness Canada, Canada's national ADHD charity. I just finished having a fantastic conversation with Megan O'Neill about how our core beliefs affect how we work and support us also at the same time. I'm still wrapping my head around a lot of stuff that she said, but the three main things that resonated with me was, 1, your beliefs creates your reality. 2, self-sabotage is because of your core beliefs. And then, are my core beliefs serving me? So I want to start with the first one. Your beliefs creates your reality. And that is so true. The reality is, I'm still trying to figure this one out myself. And I'm trying to find the right words for it. But basically, everything that I believe creates the reality around me. So in a way, I guess I'm saying reality is a perception of what's going on right now. It's an interpretation of what's going on. And that's the reality. That's why everyone's reality is different. My reality is not the same reality that you have, even if we're experiencing the same experience or the same struggle or the same obstacle. So how is that reality made real in my mind? And like she explained, is that our core beliefs affects or controls our subconscious mind. So if you have a negative core belief, and I'm going to use an example right now, the negative core belief I have right now when I'm trying to develop the program for tactical breakthroughs for the high-achieving ADHD entrepreneur is, I'm not good enough. There's a lot more smarter people, and why would people come towards me? And that has a lot to do with the many, many years of having that negative influence or that negative energy reminding me that I'm not like everyone else because I do things differently. And I absorb all that, just like Megan. That was really powerful for me, is when all that negative things, our body absorbs it, our mind absorbs it, and then converts it into a core belief, right? And that core belief creates a story to convince you of a reality that's not necessarily true. So that's what really hit me on that one, that your beliefs creates your reality. And I think if you pay attention to that phrase, look at your reality is based on how you see things. Let's challenge that. Self-sabotage is because of core beliefs, number 2. Okay? And at first when she said, I said, yeah, whatever. That's what everyone says. Doesn't make sense. But the more I thought about it, the self-sabotage is also based on your negative self-talk, or which refers into a negative core belief that you have. And that'll make you procrastinate, that'll make you drop a goal, that'll make you drop a project, or create a situation that sabotages pursuing it and making an easy decision to jump. Right? I'll give you an example on this one for self-sabotage. Again, the program I'm trying to develop, I keep sabotaging myself and trying to find ways to not do it, find other things to do to procrastinate so I can defer myself the time to spend on developing the program. But these are all self-sabotage. I thought it was just me trying to figure out ways not to do things. Well, I guess it was, but it's the story, the core belief that I'm not good enough, or there's enough other smart people out there. That's a core belief I have. A lot of people who know me will probably say, that doesn't make sense that you have that core belief. But that's the reality. That's the core belief I have. I'm working on it. And like Megan was talking to me about, now we got to be real. How do you want to change that, right? How can we convert that core belief and tell us another story so we can create a new core belief that we can live by, right? And then the third point that really resonated, which follows into this, in what I just finished saying, is that, are my core beliefs serving me? At first, I had no idea how I can fix that core belief, how I can change that story. But me asking that question, are my core beliefs serving me? Right now, no. That core belief that I'm no good, there's a lot more people out there better than me, who can do a better job. What's the point of me doing? No, that is not serving me. I do have a passion and a drive to go out there and help other high achieving ADHD entrepreneurs understand themselves, accept themselves, and use their strengths, and use it without guilt, without remorse, and proudly. That's my core belief is not serving me right now because it's preventing me with my vision or my mission to help everyone out there. And so, but how do you do that? Well, what really hit me too was what she said is near the end was surround yourself with people who have the mindset you want. Remember, she also said that energy that's around you gets absorbed by your mind, and that helps you build a core belief or builds a story inside your brain. So if there's a core belief that you want, or mindset, because as she said, let me look here, mindset is a system of beliefs, right? So I want a new mindset. Let's say it. I am capable and I am the right person for this, the core belief I want. So how am I going to surround myself? I need to be surrounded by people that think the same and will support me in that mindset. So ADHD, like one of the main ways we can manage our symptoms is by environment management. And this is one of the key ones, like to me, is this surround yourself with like-minded people. Like-minded people mean the same mindset. So what I've been doing lately is people who are supporting me with developing tactical breakthroughs, I am purposely and cognitively maintaining constant contact with these people. They're way ahead of me in business. They're way ahead of me in finances. But I don't care about that stuff. What I want is their mindset. The mindset that they can do anything, they're capable, and how to deal with competitors and work with competitors. So I'm actually spending more of my time with those people. And that is helping change my core belief. But again, the road to recovery takes time. So this will take time for me to have that repetitive energy, repetitive story told to me, so my core belief does change. And therefore then have the positive core belief that I'm worthy and moving. So I think that whole mindset conversation with Megan, if you just say, yeah, well, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you that you are not really listening, and maybe you're not in the right mental space right now to accept that, to want to work on those core beliefs or identify those core beliefs that are not good for you, because in a way it's going to affect your ego. It's going to attack your ego. But we got to get over that so we can have true growth and get out of these negative core beliefs into positive. So for you, the listener, I really would love to hear from people about this one. If you can email me at questions@theimpulsivethinker.com. What is your core belief that is very positive? And what is the core belief right now that is sabotaging you or preventing you from doing what you want to do? And I want you to think about that. Is that core belief serving you? If not, what can be done? What does your future self want to be? What core belief do you want to change, and how to do it? And how can you surround yourself with people with like-minded core beliefs? Let me know, please. Thanks again for listening. I really do appreciate your time, and I'm open to a lot of ideas for topics or guests. And again, just go to the website at theimpulsivethinker.com. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Impulsive Thinker podcast. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for the show, please visit theimpulsivethinker.com. The Impulsive Thinker podcast is produced by Tactical Breakthroughs and hosted by Andre Brisson. Remember, ADHD is only a part of you, not all of you.